Hi folks, Joe Miller here. I'm pleased to share with you a special behind-the-scenes clip from Michael Gettel, a well-known acoustic piano artist and composer. Listen now to Michael as he provides background for his recent single release, The Parting Glass. Be sure to check out the full episode on the channel as well.
The Parting Glass is a traditional Celtic drinking song, and it's claimed both by the Scots and the Irish. It did fall out of favor in Scotland a bit after Robert Burns wrote the poem Auld Lang Syne, and that kind of rose to prominence around, especially around New Year's. And this was also the time that The Parting Glass was often sung. It's been covered by scores of vocalists, but not so many instrumentalists. So, with it being my favorite Celtic song, I wanted to cover it for the album. And I approached it in a traditional way in terms of quoting the melody, but then I kind of take it in a different direction in the B section, and it comes back around to finally finish in a more traditional setting. I hope you enjoy it. The name of the album is The View from Here, and obviously you think of landscape, but there's a metaphor there because as an aging gentleman of 62, we talked about my albums, The Key, and other albums that have kind of an allegory or an archetypal journey in them. And The View from Here can be taken physically, or it can be taken more of a non-literal sense where you're talking about, this is where I'm at in my walk. This is where I am in my journey of life. This is where I am in my transition, from one thing to another. And this is what it looks like from here.
But it's been quite a while since your last project, right?
Oh my gosh, yes. Yeah, my last project was a co-project with my wife Elizabeth, and it was called One Piano, and it was released in 2001. Yeah. And so after that release, I mean, again, the music industry was in such turmoil, and it just didn't seem reasonable to take any more personal risks in terms of releasing music at that point. Right. And so one thing led to another in years past, and I had other things to do, and being a teacher and a father and all of that. But if any of your listeners have listened to our first podcast, they understand that about 5 years ago, we relocated to a small town in Colorado, and that really set my barometer, I suppose you could say, about a lot of things, and personally, and then just creatively.